46. Dear Kiddo, take my hand into darkness. Charlie Brown gets fooled again. Before I got to Helper, Utah, I did something deeply, profoundly stupid. I checked Mom's Facebook profile. I missed her. Despite all my best efforts to shake her from my mind, despite every logical argument I had against this emotional quicksand, my heart was still clinging on like an idiot. It was impossible to let go. I felt like after our first year, we had never even had the opportunity to have a proper, normal relationship. Mom was always running around with other men, but at the same time, she would tell me that I was only the second person she had ever been in love with. And I believed her, which, in retrospect, was the emotional equivalent of believing a fox when it says, "I swear I won't eat the chickens this time." She just couldn't help herself for some reason. So, naturally, it became a spiral. The more I wanted to devote myself to Mom, the more I got burned. It was the Charlie Brown effect, which, given that you might not know who Charlie Brown is, let me explain. Charlie Brown was this old cartoon strip. Yes, people used to read things that weren't on a screen. Or one of the running gags was that his so-called friend, Lucy, not Peppermint Patty, though honestly they all had their own brand of psychological warfare, would hold out a football and tell Charlie Brown to kick it. And every time, every single time, just as Charlie Brown went in for the kick, Lucy yanked the football away at the last second. Charlie Brown would then fly through the air, arms flailing, and land flat on his back with a deeply satisfying thud. But here's the thing. Charlie Brown never learned. Every time Lucy swore, "No, really, this time I won't pull it away," "I promise," Charlie Brown believed her. He'd go in for the kick, and boom, on his back again. And this was exactly what it was like with Mom. Every time I went back hoping and believing she had changed, hoping this was the time we'd finally get it right, she yanked the damn football away. She'd be out with some guy. Again, and when I protested, she'd hit me with the most baffling, logic-defying response imaginable. Just because we're spending time together making love, and I'm telling you I love you, doesn't mean we're in a relationship. I'm still free to date. Excuse me? That was like saying, just because I took a bite out of this sandwich doesn't mean I'm eating it. Or, just because I set this house on fire doesn't mean it's burning down. Bizarre stuff. And yet, I kept playing the game, kept running toward the football, convinced that this time, she wouldn't pull it away. And just like Charlie Brown, I always ended up on my ass, staring up at the sky, wondering why I ever thought things would be different.